That's irritating, isn't it? I thought I had more time. Oh well, yes, hello folks. Today we're at Moorgate train station. Luckily though, I've got this train here. Thank goodness it's here. It's embarrassing, I've got awkward as well. But yes, we're at Moorgate train station, folks. Because today what we're going to do is go on the train to Finsbury Park, because apparently it has a lot of like express LNER services. It's recorded another one with this. I'm quite tired, but all the same, it's gonna be a good video. So yeah, all being said, I'll see you at Finsbury Park.
4PT.
So folks, here we are now in Finsbury Park. What we're gonna do is figure out where all the fast trains go and do some train spotting. Right, also. I think we need to go to that platform there for fast trains. I hope anyway, because I don't actually know. Well, yeah, only on the fast ones with all the express trains. There's no such that we might go to called Hadley Wood. I think actually we'll head up there first. We'll get the 9:14 from here to Hadley Wood. I think it's guaranteed of fast express trains. So yeah, I think I'll get on the 9:14. I'll see you when it arrives. This is 3 and 7. I've never actually seen proper Great Northern 387. It's mainly just been with Southern. And we got Express. Here comes our train now. That's 717. Very good. 717022. Right, I'll see you on board in our seat.
This is
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, you don't want to be part of it.
It's all here to see CMS next week.
This is a Great Northern service to Welwyn Garden City.
Alright folks, so here on the train, we'll take this train here to Hadley Wood. So yeah, let's go. Who's that? Look, we passed it. That's something in Charing, yeah, we passed that. There's a tunneling train just sitting up there. Very nice. So folks, here on Hadley Wood. And we're gonna head over to the middle platforms over there to go all the way up to some express trains. Like that one. So yeah. Enjoy the trains. I'm looking for an Intercity 225. So yeah, enjoy. I don't know if we can go down there. Because we'll have to go to this front here and wait. Instead. Hopefully we can still see them. folks, I may get the next train to another station up the line that way, because I would like to be able to stand on like one of these intermediate platforms, because it means I get a better view of the trains. So I'm gonna do that. There's another train coming on platform 2. Hopefully it's a 225, that's what I want to say. Okay folks, so literally because you can get on those platforms there, I've decided what I'm going to do is get on the 9:49 train in 5 minutes from here back to Finsbury Park. That means we can get express trains and we can also get Grand Central trains as well. So yeah, this is a good station though, good nice fast trains. Might also go to a New Barnet actually, well maybe, but then again there's a half-hour service there. So, oh, another train. Ooh. Is it 225? That's the question. No, I don't think it is. I think it's 700. Oh well. Here it is anyway.
From the 0946 Great Northern service to Welwyn Garden City. This train is formed of 6 coaches, calling at Potters Bar, Brooklands Park, Welham Green, Hatfield and Twickenham.
Another Azuma. Folks, I've made a decision. We're going to stay at this station until I can get an Intercity 225 pass through here, or we're going to get the 1149, whichever is first really. So, yeah, the next train here is the 949, so it'll either be the 1049 or the 1019 if we can get 225 coming through. And I'm not really going to film any stoppers because I mean they're just kind of boring. Maybe I'll just film them going out or something. Actually, I'll film them going out coming in. Except this one. That's 717013. You've seen it go out. You've seen it come in. You know, you see it go back out. Glorious. Anyway, I'll keep waiting and I'll hope that one comes around.
Train now approaching platform 4 does not stop here. Please stand.
Folks, that's it. We're going to be getting on the 1019 after all. Oh, I'm very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. Anyway, more train spotting.
Before 8 o'clock, buses will replace trains between Hitchin and Welwyn Garden City and between Stevenage and Hospital. For further information, please go to www.connect.
So folks, Noah has recommended to me that I actually go and visit a station called Cricklewood on the which is operated by East Midlands Railway. I mean, he recommended me to come here 3709. He recommended me to come here. So I mean, yeah, I'll take all about 387, sorry, not 378. He recommended me to come here. So yeah, he did a good recommendation. So I'm gonna go from here to New Barnet, and then go on the underground from High Barnet, a bus over to High Barnet, King's Cross and Pancras, and from King's Cross and Pancras, we're gonna go and try and make our way to a station called Cricklewood. There's a 700 coming now, so I'll go past the platform. So I'll let you see that. I'll see you whenever our train gets here at 10:19. I didn't know Grand Central trains passed through here. Very good.
Between stations, as this could delay help getting to you. Thank you.
Why would you have just a rail sitting there on the tracks? Really does make you wonder, doesn't it? Why is just a rail?
Hitchin and Welland Garden City in between Stevenage and Hospital.
That bird is not moving. It is now. It's just standing, flying up there on its own. Well, folks, I've seen what I wanted to see now. I wanted to see a 225, and I actually wanted to, I didn't say this in the video, but I haven't actually wanted for a long time to see Class of 180 in person. And I have. So now I'm happy. And we can go on our way to New Barnet Station. Another train coming down the line there, you can see some lights. Seeing if our train arrives in 2 minutes. And look, folks, here comes our train at 717022. I'll see you on board in our seat. Right, folks, here on the train. We'll take this train waffle around to New Barnet. Let's see when we get there.
New Southgate.
So folks, here I'm at New Barnet train station, and yeah, what we're going to do now is head out the station and get the bus to High Barnet station and get the underground to Kentish Town. So that's how we're going to get to Cricklewood on the Thameslink train. So yeah, I think we've got like a 20-minute wait for the bus, so I'll see you whenever it arrives. So folks, here I'm now at the bus stop. We're going to wait for the 383 to arrive. I think it gets here in about 15 minutes, so I'll see you whenever it gets here. That's not our bus, that's the 107 there. Don't know where it's gone, but it's not for us. Oh. Good, you see that too? That was good, wasn't it? Oh, I'll find that. There's the bus. Okay, folks, here comes our bus. It's in about 200. Happy days. I'll see you on board. Alright, folks, so we're on the bus. We're on this bus here to High Barnet Station. So see when we get there. This bus is... Yeah, there's another one. Very nice. So who's here and off the bus? There's the 184. Just in front of the 184, you'll find the 184. You'll leave on the 263. There's just two 184s directly in front of the... Oh look, there's another 184. And then there's the 307. I'm messing behind that somewhere. There's the 184. There's also the 34 down there. And this is the entrance to the station. So, we'll go that way, but I'll see you at the station itself. There's the station. Next train is to Bank. 4 minutes, I don't think it's to the news. Right there. It is. I'll try to get on that one, I guess. Head down here anyway. I think it's going to platform 1. Yes, it's a little different. Look down there. We're quite far over there. I'll have to come back here later. I've been in the station quite a wee while, so I haven't. You know, when I just, hop on. Just do a walk down the front of this train, and we'll just pop on. So we will. Nobody ever does. There's nobody really ever does that because like trains are stationary for long enough to do it unless you're in a tunnel station, and also you can get out and walk around. Anyway, so we're here on the train in our seat. We're going to take this train here, the doors are already open, we're going to take this train here to Kentish Town. So let's go. Alright folks, so took a wee deviation here. I'm here at Highgate train station and I wanted to show you some little stuff. Also, the 4th train here terminates at Charing Cross itself. Right, take that. I've never seen a train terminate at Charing Cross. Let's go straight. There's the Network Railroad thing on a really good bridge. I'll show you this wee secret exit here if I can find it. And I'll get on that train. Should hopefully be at the end of this platform ever. And for some reason the length of the platforms here I can accommodate 8 car trains to 6 car trains. So there's no reason actually to ever stand down here if you ever catch a train. I don't know where the secret exit is. Like a secret one-way escalator. I have no idea where this is. My girlfriend and I actually quite like to catch this train to Charing Cross. So instead what I'll do is I'll head over to see if we can see the whole old station. And I'll get back here and get on that train. It's easy in 5 minutes. Okay, I found the secret escalator. What I'm going to do is head back down again to get on the Charing Cross train. It's right where we're going. The length of this. Right down we go. here on our back of the platform on our train to Charing Cross arrives in 2 minutes. I think this is quite something quite rare. This is the modern train, it's not ours. I have never seen a Northern Line train that terminates at Charing Cross. I've never known of this to happen. Apparently it's quite uncommon. Not rare, but it is uncommon. Our train is the next one. Very good. Charing Cross. Let's get on board.
This station is Highgate. This is a Northern Line train terminating at Charing Cross.
I do wonder if that's rare. If you know, please let me know in the comments, because I'm quite curious to know. Anyways, folks, we're going to take this train here now to Kentish Town, so I will see you when we get there.
This station is Kentish Town. Change here for National Rail services. This is a Northern Line train terminating at Charing Cross.
Hi, Barney,
Well, folks,
on the Charing Cross front.
there's Charing Cross. That's good there. Look at that. So we got on a, I think, quite rare service. I'm not sure if this is rare. I think it is. I don't think trains normally do this. I don't think they normally terminate here. And the last set of doors in this carriage are not open because we're in the last carriage. It's too long. As you can see here. So yeah, what we're doing now is we're going to take this train here back up to Kentish Town. Then we'll head on from Cricklewood. Excellent. Let's go. So just had a lovely chat with the driver who's now in the cab over there. And he said that this is a very rare thing to happen. Trains do not know, it's very rare for a train to actually terminate here at Charing Cross. But I mean, we've done it now. we did it. And so yeah, it's been a very good holiday. We've got so many rare things. We've got a train. So many good things. We've got on the GBR train. We've seen Jeff Marshall. Now we've been on a train, a Northern Line train, terminating at Charing Cross. This is great. So it is. Next thing you know, we're going to meet.
This train to all stations at High Barnet.
King Charles or something if we ever go to Buckingham Palace. That's never going to happen. But you know what I mean. This has been a very good holiday. The only thing we haven't been able to do is ride on the new battery-powered Class 230 on the Greenford. But I might try that again. Oh, look at that. Anyways, folks, yeah, what we're going to do is we'll take this train here to Kentish Town. So I'll see you when we get there. So folks, here we are now at Kentish Town. And yeah, what we're going to do now is head up to the National Rail platforms so I can get on a train to Cricklewood. We'll use the train spotting there. There, where goes that train. I'll see you outside the station, the National Rail platforms. See you in a bit. Just had a wee chat with this lady who works here at the station, and she said to me it is actually a very rare occurrence for a train to Charing Cross. So happy days. Anyway, what we're going to go for is we're going to get a train bound for St Albans City here, which arrives in around 11 minutes. So I'll see you whenever it gets here.
This Saturday, Sunday, you will have engineering work. Trains will be run to bridge, waste will be diverted between London Bridge and Dartford by Lewis. Additionally,
Right folks, so here comes our train at 722. I'll see you on board. Okay folks, so here on the train, we'll take this train here to Cricklewood. So see you when we get there.
This train terminates.
So folks, here on at Cricklewood train station. I want to see if we can get over to that platform over there, and if not we can come back and go over there because there's no fence here. So let's have a wee look, and then we could do some train spotting here. This should be a good place to train spot, I think. Look for it, there's a class 360 just sitting over there. Never mind, it's moving. Not in service. Oh well, that's doing. Unfortunately, we can't get to platform 4 because there's a gate, but we can get on platform 3. So we can do some train spotting, and another train is on its way. This is a good place to do some train spotting, so yeah, enjoy the trains. So here's the plan for what we're going to do, our plan of attack. We're going to get on the next, we're going to get on the, I think the 101 train or the 1231 train from here to St Albans City, and then we're going to either get the bus or walk over to St Albans Abbey. And then we can get back to Watford Junction. I don't know if we'll stay here very long. We've seen all the trains we're going to see. One to see a 222 and as well see a 360. That's really all that's here, so I think that's what we'll do. So we're going to get train in 7 minutes to St Albans City. Yeah, it's not very many stops there. So yeah, I'll see you. Enjoy the train. I'll see you whenever our train gets here. So what we're going to do is actually head over to platform 1 now, 12:29 back into Kentish Town. I know I didn't stay very long, but there are other things we need to do today. We're going to the next train to Kentish Town, and we're going to go to Euston, and I think we're going to do the Marston Vale line and go on that to Bedford and back maybe. So we need to get on the next train from here up to Kentish Town. So I know it didn't say very long, but we saw the trains I really wanted to say, the 222 and the 360. So yeah, I'll see you whenever our train back to Kentish Town arrives. Okay folks, here's our train at 700045. Let's get on board. I think it's pushing past the station as well. So you can get to the other side before that so you can see it. Please cover it and stop to see it. There's that. I think it's at 8:10 is what that is. Very good. So here now, the train will take the train here to Kentish Town. So let's see if we get there. Okay folks, so here we are now back at Kentish Town station. And what we're going to do is we're going to head on the underground, or to the underground, to get a Charing Cross branch train to Euston. Then we're going to get a ticket for a ticket from Euston to a station called Ridgemont, which is on the Marston Vale line, and then we're going to head over to find a train that's going to Bletchley, and that's the plan. So yeah, what we need to do now is head over to the London Underground platform. So I'll see you when we get there. Bit of a wind tunnel here. There's a night service train approaching. Well, I'll have to stay for that, see what that is. It could be nothing, but it's here in 9 minutes. So we'll see what that is. I don't think I'm actually going to do the Marston Vale line. At least not today. In fact, I need to get up very early and just go immediately and do that. So, I won't be doing that, I'm afraid, today. So I'm curious to see what this night service train is. So we'll stay and wait for that. This is the third one. Alterish. Okay. Anyway. Here comes the train. into Morden via Bank and go to Clapham North, which is actually quite a rare station. So we'll go down there.
With the front doors to leave the train.
Alright folks, so what we're going to do now is get on Victoria Line here in Euston and take it to Stockwell. It means we can bypass the majority of the Northern Line and get right down to Stockwell, which is a stop just before Clapham North. The train should be here just a few seconds, I think. Yeah. See you on board. Looks like I'm by train, I'll see you on board. I think I made a mistake, this train's just a wee bit busy. Anyways, we're going to take this train here down to Stockwell, so we'll see when we get there. Right folks, so here we are now at Stockwell train station. What we need to do is head to the southbound platform, which is the Northern Line, and get on the train. One stop, I believe, to Clapham North. Already that. There you go.
Customer
So folks, here on Clapham North station, you'll notice this is an island platform and it's one of two, and I'm not sure when now. This is the other station actually, which is Clapham Common. It's just a few seconds down the line.
This station is Clapham North.
We sit down the back over here.
This is a Northern Line train, terminating.
Luckily this train fares rather quiet, like we just discussed, but yes. These two stations are the only ones on the network underground that still have the old island platforms. Apparently, well, Angel used to, as I discussed previously in a different video, but so did Euston. Euston originally had these types of platforms, but then they were removed, I think, when the new current underground station was built. I don't know how long this journey is, I'm pretty sure it's quite short. I'm afraid it's quite short, otherwise we have to be a bit top for quite a wee bit, but so it's nice that these two stations with these platforms still exist today. Angel was done up because the platform was too busy and it was overcrowding issues. I don't know why. I think Euston was just done up because they moved the station, they moved to a different new station, so that one's apparently just sat abandoned.
The next station is Clapham Common.
Yeah.
Upon arrival,
We'll get
the
off
last
there
set of doors
at
will
Clapham
not
Common.
open. Customers in the last carriage Please move towards the front doors to leave the train.
Oh, we're good. Let's get on the train here. Open up. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on actually. We're gonna go to Morden. Door shut on both sides here. So folks, here on at the Morden train station where we can actually just go through the train. Very good. Now folks, what we're going to do is we're actually going to head to a tram stop to get a tram over to Wimbledon. I'm going to say we go to Wimbledon and we're going to get a train into Waterloo and try and get on a class 458. Yeah, I think it's 458. No, they're also going to be withdrawn rather soon. So I'll see you at the tram stop once I have my food. Just outside. Look at that, that's good. They've got also old chocolate place. Very nice. Wait, hold on, there's a CEX. I have to pop in the CEX in so well. Right, they've got this. Lots of stuff. Let's have a look. Let's see what that is. Goodness me, I don't know why we're out of here. Game Boy. I think that's Super Nintendo. DS games. Watch everything. Not even in London do they have relevant for Tycoon 2 in stock. That's a shame. Anyway, there's a soon to do there. I'm going to head in there, get some food, and then I'll see you at Morden Road stop, tram stop. There's a stop up this one or that one. I'll see you at stop. It's middle of hour 300 going to Sutton. Sorry, 200. I'm very confused. Yes. At the tram stop. See you on the platform. Look, there's the train. Have I got to cross the road? I have, haven't I? Anyway, you can cross. No, we crossing down here, but just missed the Wimbledon tram. There'll be another one here very soon, I think. See you on the wee platform over there. Look at that, you can just cross the thing over here. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, our train to Wimbledon is here. Or tram to Wimbledon, sorry. It's here in 3 minutes, so I'll see you on board. Right folks, so here comes our tram. It's 2534. See you on board. Right folks, so here we are on the tram. We're going to this tram to Wimbledon. You can see me get there. Right folks, so here we are now at Wimbledon train station, and I think from now on in this video folks, I'm not going to be doing very much walking. I'm going to use mainly the train to get around. That's because I have a bit of a, there's a fast train going through. I have a bit of a bad foot. And if I walk too far, it hurts a bit. So, I mean, it doesn't really affect anything for you. So I'm just going to be on the train, so all will be fine. And what you need to do is head over to the platforms over there and get on a train to London Waterloo. And that's where we're going now, Waterloo. So yeah, I'll video the trains that come past and I'll see you whenever our train arrives. Look, there's a Legoland train. See you whenever our train gets here. Right folks, so there we are now on platform 5. And our train will arrive in 3 minutes. And there's all the district line trains over there.
The train now approaching.
Oh, here's our train now.
Stand back from the edge of the platform.
Here's our train, 70102. Very nice. See what train's coming this way.
The train now approaching platform 6.
I'll see you on board this train here, folks.
If you do
Alright,
not
folks,
hold
so
a valid ticket for
yeah,
this
now on the
train,
train, we'll
you
take
may
this
be
train
issued with
here
a minimum penalty
to
fare of £100 or face
London Waterloo.
prosecution.
This is the service to
So let's see when we get there.
London.
Be tolerated and will be reported to the British Transport Police.
So folks, here I now back in London Waterloo train station. What we're going to do now is actually head on the underground back up to Barbican train station. Because I've got a bit of a bad foot at the moment, I'm going to take a wee rest before going back out. It won't be very long, maybe like half an hour or so. But it's a bit sore, so I just want to feel a bit better. So, we'll head back to Barbican now. Alright, so this, the old columns. Let's go see. That's the seats. These seats are red. That's 158, I believe. Jeff Marshall, not going to be here today. No way that that's going to happen. And if that does happen, I might go buy a lottery ticket, in all honesty. Because that is like once a lifetime stuff. Look at that massive cover there, isn't it? I'm going to go for a wee walk. If I see anything interesting, I'll show you. But if not, I'll see you back on the underground. It's most likely the Waterloo and City line. There we are. Down we go. Right, folks, I'm kind of heading onto the Waterloo and City line here. And this is the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this train, the Waterloo and City line, to Bank, as that's the only place it goes. So from the Bank, I'm going to get Northern Line train. I think it's northbound to Moorgate, and then from Moorgate I'm going to walk to Liverpool Street Station on the Elizabeth line, and then from there get on the Elizabeth line to Farringdon, and that's about it. Let's have a look at the wee depot down here, because I just watched the English man Tim down where he went to it, and let's have a look. DIY, I'd rather hug a wet dog. I can see the pain behind his eyes. Yeah, so there's the depot down there for the Waterloo City line. See that train there with the white headlights? Number 204, I think. I guarantee you now that's all that we're going to be getting. Not that one, number 202. We'll have to see. Anyways, folks, I'll see you another train, whichever one it may be. Gets here. Well, folks, looks like I was wrong. I was 202. Very sorry for being so wrong there. See if we can get a wee thing, maybe we win. Well, folks, as it happens, I was wrong. 202. Devastated now. I'm actually going to cry. I'm going to cry myself to see where has the door button's gone on this. Anyway, knock, what isn't scrolling up? See that? I'm like, you man, the world's hardest worker.
This is a Waterloo and City line train.
Anyway, so what we're doing now is we're going to take this train here to Bank. Shotgun in it. See you there. So folks, here are now at the Bank. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Northern line, maybe the Central line, which is the one I can be bothered to get, and go to Tottenham Court Road. I think we'll take the Central line because I don't think we've gone that one properly yet. To the Central line we go. You know what, I think we're supposed to take the Northern line. Folks, there's something that was interesting with signs, and it relates to the construction of the DLR. And since I'm not very good at explaining things like this, I'll let Jeff Marshall explain it to you.
And when they were building this in 1987, the people digging this tunnel came across this. It's a great head shield. It's been left in place from when the Waterloo and City line was dug, and they just left it here. And if you get your hand, you can literally run your fingers along the edge of the machine that dug out the Waterloo and City line. And I love this because tens of thousands of city commuters walk past this every day and have probably never realised it's here.
I find that very interesting. Yeah, folks, I'll see you in the Central Line platforms. Right, folks, so here on a you know what, this train on Tottenham Court Road. You'll see me get there, this is roasted. Alright folks, here on our Tottenham Court Road, we're going to the left of the Elizabeth line. You know, we could have had an actual direct left to the Elizabeth line, so I'm thinking of all these random stairs and such. Anyway, I'll see you at the left. Folks, here we are in the lift, and we'll go to this lift here. Well, level -4. See there? So folks, here we are. Hey, I'm not seeing the line platform, this music could be copyrighted. So see the Elizabeth line platforms. Alright folks, we're 1 minute. After a really surprisingly long transfer to these escalators to the Elizabeth line. I'll see you on the platform. Oh no, we appear to have just missed a very busy looking train. Luckily for us, so our train's here and
Customer
train,
information.
so
Uniform to
I'm not really proud of
plainclothes
us
and
spelled out
postal
here.
teams operate
2 minutes
at
time, I'll see you when
stations
eventually
on all
arrives.
directions.
So folks, here on the train, I want this train here to Farringdon, so I'll see you when we get there. Alright folks, so here I am now in the incline lift here at Farringdon train station. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to where I'm staying, make my foot feel a bit better, and then I'm going to come back out and continue on the train. But to let you skip all that nonsense and such, I'm just going to simply do this. Right, here I am now. Back at Farringdon, it's been about half an hour, so let's see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to head to Tottenham Court Road because I want to go and visit Forbidden Planet. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So I'll see you down on the platform like always. Back to the westbound platforms again. Train, I'll see you on board. Okay folks, here on the train onto this train here at Tottenham Court Road. So I'll see you when we get there. Alright folks, so here I am now at Tottenham Court Road and I'm coming out that way. And I just got a box there. So I went the wrong way as you do. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to leave the station and go to Forbidden Planet and see what they've got there. They probably haven't got very much stuff. So folks, managed to get out of the station. Now I need to figure out where it is that I need to go. I think it's somewhere down that way. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll employ the great app of Google Maps, or Apple Maps, which I like to use on the phone. I haven't a clue what's going on down there, I'm not going to bother looking. I'll see you whenever I eventually reach Forbidden Planet. Goodness me, it's windy. I think it's a biblical preaching, I am not bothering with all that. Look at that. A route master. Don't know what that is. And then an old fake route master that's been turned into an ice cream thing. Alright, enough dilly-dally, I'm just gonna go and figure out where this shop is. There's 4 route masters there, one of them's always, there's only 3 now. Very nice, right, let's go find this place. There's another route master. I don't even know what's going on over there. 38. Traction car. I wonder where this bus here is going. Let's have a look. I think it's a 38 Hackney Central. Very good. So no matter what 38 you get, you're always going to get over here. Now the best part is, folks, that just over here is another 38. Victoria. 238. There's the route master, and there's also just the 38. Anyway, we can cross now. Busy, busy, busy place. The 38, the 38, and 73. Very nice. Oh, the 38 first. Away goes the 38 to Captain Pond. Then we have another route master going to a place called Bow Church, which is also registered, you know that. This is a bus registered in Ballymena. That's LTZ 451. And this English bus here is LF750. Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know. This is really, really windy, good lord. really windy. Goodness me, I'm literally... That's fine, that's fine. And honestly, it's a bizarre looking bus. Because I knew that. That's just weird. You got some skills. Then you got the 73 coming on top of the road. So you do. Look, register for that. We've got a few more, let me show you. So folks, we've got like 4 buses here. You've got the 8 to Bow Church, the 176, and both of which are route masters. Registered, I believe, yes, both in Northern Ireland. Let me see the next one, behind it. I believe it's the 8. Oh, here comes as well the 55 to Holborn. That's that. Go behind the 176. You will find the 8. Tottenham Court Road, and we'll see what's behind that. Behind the number 8, you will find another route master with some like security camera looking wing mirrors going once again to Bow Church on the number 8. Again registered to Northern Ireland. There it is. Anyway, since I believe the Forbidden Planet is located just that way, on this corner. So we'll get there presently. Don't know if I have to cross the street again or not. Hoping I don't, but if I do, I'll just do it. Hey, there's a Forbidden Planet. Let's go inside here. Let's see what interesting items of memorabilia they have in this shop. I'd say not very much for me. I've got this, for some reason it's only at Walmart. Very nice. This stuff. These are quite new, aren't they? Yeah. I wonder how that was the dogs leaked that. I wonder, like, was it balloon service ones there? Maybe we'll shoot that thing to your pulp, so what we're getting that with, so these blind bags, again, something the dogs will end up eating, so fine. Pretty much anything plastic that the dogs will eat, I think. There's some Fallout stuff. Terrified. I'm looking forward to the backroom stuff. That's going to be all coming out. And people are going to like be on a monopoly on that, so they will. See, we've got Fallout stuff. I wonder if anything from Doctor Who, even though it's not been cancelled. I say they don't. I think it's up in the back, yeah. Well, they do have some stuff actually, I can see it. We go past all the... Yeah, well, let's see this. Sorry, there's something sold there. You've got the golden one. Yeah. And some books. Whatever this is. What is this? Nah. So, nothing new. Wait, actually, hold on. They have something new. Giant 29.99 shooting gamma. That's quite big. I'll get that. Again, the dog might end up getting that as well, so that must be like completely chewed up. Because there's just a lot of my Doctor Who action figures, so they're fine. And you got this fat man here, Jabba the Hutt, fat guy. Well, they've got Shaun the Sheep, so they do. Let's see what they've got down here. They've got Disney mystery figures. You know, folks, I think what I'm going to do now is head down the stairs and go and see if we've got any books. I doubt I'll be getting anything down here. What have we got down here, I wonder? Graphic novels. No, that's for me. No. You know, just graphic novels. I have no interest in graphic novels. But good on the people who do. Just like this. More far too long. Yeah, let's keep looking around. Special offers here. And down across here, what have we got? Video game art. Is that TV or movie stuff? They've got this. So they do. They have that. Like we already have that, so we need to get it again. Oh, £2 off. Goodness me. That is tempting. So why would I want to buy a book that I already own? That is the question. That is the question. We have this. Oh, let me get out of here. 5 Nights at Freddy's hard to draw. Very good. Wait, what's this beside it? Oh, hold on. What's this? crocheting, and I'm somebody who crochets, so I'll just put that back to somebody who does. I wonder if they have any, like just general Doctor Who books, but they probably don't. So they don't. See, hardbacks. Nope. No hardback. Let's go over to. Oh, they got Star Wars and they got film art. They've got Gift and Humour. Rick and Morty, Glow in the Dark colouring book. Not for me, I'm afraid. Sci-fi fantasy. Myth. Sci-fi fantasy. Okay, this is for me, honestly. And horror. Nice, but none of this is also for me. Novelizations there, not for me, obviously. This, Batmobile, Good History. Again, not really for me. And you got, oh, Doctor Who, let's have a look here. Oh, yes, I do like some Doctor Who. Let's see, you got. What Doctor Who's one over here? You got some CDs here. The Malignant Truth. What's this? Visions of Earth's Secret Story. Well, this is like, oh, it has photos. Question is, how much does it cost? It costs. Where's the price, I wonder? I expect it's going to cost a lot. So, hardback book. 35. That's 35. I am not paying that. I haven't got my life for that. So they have the Minecraft thing. What? Oh my goodness gracious, mate. No way. Just seen that coming with that there. I'm never going to look to the right because this is... Right, well, that's definitely time to go now. So it is. Yeah. Time to get out of here. Well, folks, that was that. I think you know what we're going to do now is we're actually going to head back to the station and go to Charing Cross. But actually, I think I might know where the old Jubilee line platforms were. And still actually are, but we can't get into them. Unless somehow the doors are just open at the word Aldwych. So I'll see you back at Tottenham Court Road at the Northern Line platforms. So over there we have the 8 to Bow Church. Right? Beside me here they have the 8 to Bow Church. And down the road over there we've got the 8 to Bow Church. If we had like the number of buses that they have, we would never, a bus would never be late in Northern Ireland again, for heaven's sake. But London probably has more buses than Northern Ireland does. And also probably the entirety of Ireland, no, not the entirety of Ireland, it's Dublin. I'd say London has more buses than the entirety of Northern Ireland combined. That's Metro, Ulster Bus, Gold Line, Ulster Bus Tours, Preserve buses, and just Ulster Bus. This city has definitely got more of them, more buses than the entirety of the country. That's a bit weird. That is mad to think about. And all the same, who cares? We ain't got the money for them. We ain't gonna have them. Besides, the services are good as they are, so yeah. Who really cares? So at the station, Northern Line is that way again. So I'll just see you on the platform, or even on the train. This video will be very long. Anyway, I've just realised that I'm banking on this station bearing on the Charing Cross branch, because if it isn't, I have to go to banking and get the Waterloo City Line and go back that way. Hopefully it's not, but I have to say I think it might be. No, it's not. It is on the Charing Cross branch, I think. It is. It's before Leicester Square. Yay! You're on the right branch. Happy days. Alright, I'll see you on the platform. Alright, I'm at the right place. Alright, folks, I'll see you in a train to Charing Cross. Alright, I'm going to see what he said there. See you whenever it gets here. I'll see you on board this train and I'll see whether we get one. Alright, so we see here on the train, we're taking this train here to Charing Cross. Let's see if we get there. So we're here at Charing Cross, and look at this map. That's old. There it goes. Anyways folks, yeah, I know it's not that old actually, never mind, it's not old at all, so it's not folks, what we're going to do now is actually going to head up. And now it's up into Station Concourse to try and find a metal door. And I'll tell you what the metal door is in a wee second. So folks, by this escalator here, you'll find the back entrance to the back room. Now, if you turn around to see this wall here, when you think that's two fire sets of fire doors. And this wall is very fake. It's a fake hollow wall. And the reason it's a fake hollow wall is because behind these doors are the old Jubilee line platforms here at Charing Cross. Because originally, until like the 1990s, the Jubilee line went from here to here, here to here, which is here to there. And they were supposed to go all the way to like into north of London, but that was cancelled and scrapped, and they went down all the way to Stratford. And actually, if it did continue, I think it would have given Aldwych reason to stay open. So that didn't happen. Anyways, folks, yeah, that's Charing Cross. You know, behind that wall, it's really thick about a place. Yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to head back up on the Northern Line to Tottenham Court Road, so we can go on the Elizabeth Line out to Canary Wharf. I've been to Canary Wharf in a wee while yet, and I think we need to do that. We always do go, so that's what we're going to do. I'll see you on the train. Actually, you know, wouldn't it be helpful if you get a Jubilee line train from here to Canary Wharf? See if I missed a trick there. No, I'm the one that did it. So get the line south of the River Thames, and it's a good thing, so it is. Because then it has the creation of Canary Wharf, but that's housing development, so everything's all good. Anyway, so that's the northbound train. No, it's not. That's the southbound train. We're not getting on that one, we're getting on this one here. And I'll see you on board the train. Right, there's the train, see you on board North Sea, whenever we get one. You know, folks, that train is ridiculously busy. I mean, look at it. Look at that. So what we're going to do instead is actually a new plan that I've just created in my head right now. We're going to go on the Bakerloo line from here to Elephant and Castle. Because I've never done that before and I've been meaning to do for a while. So I shall see you on the Bakerloo line platforms in a minute. What about that is? What's the power generators? No idea. Right, folks, here on the Bakerloo line platforms, and I want to see if I can find a refurbished Bakerloo line train rather than an old one, because these ones are very conditioned. So we can wait a minute and see if we can find one. Yeah, and I'll give it to, I'll wait for the fourth train, which is in like 9 minutes, I think. That's the third one. See you in a minute. This is a refurbished train, we will not be riding on it. I wonder how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too long. The third train's here in 10 minutes. Train number 2. Also, I'm refurbished. I guess we have to cut to the train, but that's the one that we want. find this thing. Really don't. I've really got any hope for this whatsoever. Well, at some point, I think. We cannot move the sink, I'll say that now. Anyway. Next train. Just as this train here comes in, folks, I'd like to give you some breaking news. Elon Musk is a trillionaire now. It's 5:20 p.m. That train is also moving forward. It's 5:20 p.m. And yeah, it's in the news now. It's Friday the 12th of June. He's now a trillionaire. This video that'll be hardly did though, I think. I didn't even stop on the door though. I mean, that's not probably old news already by the time this video's up, but it's breaking news right now, and that's what it is. Yeah. We continue waiting. Next train. No, never mind. It's not being forever soon. I'm a terrible lot, but eventually we will get one. We continue waiting. These folks, this station's a working clock. Isn't that nice? Okay folks, so the third train is here in 8 minutes. So we're just gonna wait for it. It's going really fast. There's 3 more trains, and none of them is going to the third train. Alright folks, I can do this for 3 more trains, which means I'll be here doing this for 8 minutes. So yeah, if it's not here by the third train, we're just going to get on the third train and go to Elephant and Castle. Yeah. Nope. Not that one either. Alright folks, here comes our train. Nope. Sorry. That's a shame. I was trying to find a nice new photo shot. This has a little gear up all the time. Yeah, it's folks, yes, so I'm trying to move this train here to Elephant and Castle. So let's see if we get there. So folks, here we are now at Elephant and Castle, and yeah, it's a alright station. I think I might actually head back to Waterloo train station. So I get the Waterloo straight down to Bank and then get the DLR to Canary Wharf. That's what we're going to do. We're already way back. So yeah, I suppose folks, I'll see you 2 stops at Waterloo.
take the Blue Line train to Queen Park. Please stand clear of the doors.
Thing is, the engine still is. Anyway, as I say, and I keep always saying, as I said, see you at Waterloo. Will someone open this door? Yeah. Folks, here I'm at Waterloo train station. As you can see, we're just gonna head to the Waterloo City line. I think it's just up here. Before we go to Canary Wharf, by the way, I want to head down to the Beckton branch to see if I can find one of the least used DLR stations. And also, I have to do it tonight because the Beckton line is closed. It's closed tomorrow. So I wonder where those escalators go. Oh, you know what? I'm curious. Oh, this goes to North Line platform, so I think. No, it doesn't go up there. Let's see where these escalators go. It doesn't look like anyone's actually using these escalators either, so we have them all to ourselves. Which is nice. So it is. I think we should just walk up it though. See where this takes us. Oh, it's just an exit. Okay, right, I see it, the Waterloo and City Line platforms. Right, folks, here I know the Waterloo and City Line platforms, and I believe we may have just quite literally missed the train. One's just away. So we've got some time here before our train arrives. So I suppose I'll see you whenever ours gets here. Nothing any more to do, so I'll see you whenever our train gets here. Alright folks, so here comes our train. And I believe it's the same train that we got last time. Hooray. I'll see you on board and I'll see. The door is open. I'm going to open the door again. What's the strength? Yeah, you see that? So strong. So folks, here I am on the train again. I'm going to take this train here to Bank again. So let's see when we get there again. So folks, here I'm off the train at Bank. What we're going to do is get on the DLR and go to Beckton Park station. It's the least used station on the entirety of the DLR network. That's what we're going to do. I'll see you on the platform for the DLR. Right folks, so we're on the train. Take this train to Shadwell, which is one stop up the line. That's what I need to do. Alright folks, so here on the train, and we'll take this train here to Shadwell. One stop up the line. Let's go. Let's go. Alright folks, here now we are in Shadwell. And we're going to get on the Beckton train that arrives here in 2 minutes. You've actually got a guard on the train there, that's good, isn't it? So yeah, I'll see you whenever our train to Beckton arrives. Okay folks, so here on the train, we'll take this train here to Beckton Park. So see if we get there. Look folks, this guy walking back down there. So folks, here we are now in Beckton Park. In fact, it's the least used DLR station on the network. So I'm now going to go and just head over to the platforms that go into London where nobody will be getting off the train. I'm going to make a little skit. You know, have you ever seen those like World's Hardest Worker skits where the guy pushes the train along? I'm going to go make one of those because I actually really enjoy them. Just for you to cross this bridge and do this. This is a very oddly designed station, I must say. Very oddly designed indeed. Well, folks, I think I'll go and make this video now, so this should be hopefully good fun and easy enough to do, and also very embarrassing. There's a white bus up there. Anyway, here is what I'm about to make. Here is this.
Look at this helpful, kind man. He is helping trains to stay on schedule. He is so strong and generous, pushing trains and assisting passengers for no money at all. So generous. All the customers are happy thanks to his work. He is the world's hardest working passenger and volunteer. Thank you to this man for being so kind and helpful.
Alright folks, so here we are now at Poplar. And I think we can walk across the road. Canary Wharf is there. If I want to choose that way, Canary Wharf is just down there. Do we have to go to like a far walk here? Might have to. Yeah, we'll have to walk across that bridge. Great. Yeah man folks, we just head down to platform 3. Maybe just get the train to Canary Wharf from here. So what we're gonna do. See you on board our train. And look at that, here it comes. I'll see you on board the train in our seat, folks.
Mind the gap, please.
This is Poplar.
Hopefully we can have the train, what we do here. No. Nah, I'm just going to put back another pedal on. There we go. Right, first let's see you at Canary Wharf. It's just over there. That over there is Canary Wharf. There's no point in station in existence, and yet it does. There's one square. Right folks, we just put out to West of the Quay, and that building over there is the station for Canary Wharf. I'm actually going to video us. I'm going to video for you the full journey from here, West of the Quay to Canary Wharf. It's going to be a very, very long journey, but I think you'll enjoy it.
This is West India Quay. Terminates. Please remember to take all your belongings with you. The next stop is Canary Wharf, where this train will terminate. All change for London Underground Jubilee Line, Elizabeth Line, and stations towards Greenwich and Lewisham. Now arriving into...
Goodness me, that was a very, very, very long journey. Anyways, folks, what we're going to do is exit the train, go find a Pizza Express. I'm going to get a pizza and some dough balls because I'm hungry. This way. I'm a rebel. Right. Let's go for a wee walk. There's a bank train there. You could use this, but you could use this as bridge. Also, yes, there's one kind of square. This is a really nice station, but I really like it. Anyway, I'm gonna get a pizza, so I'll see you whenever it's done, I guess. If I just walk in here, what should I do here? According to the map. Ah. I said Pizza Express is probably downstairs. My reasoning for this is that one Canada Square is quite literally just there. So it is. Also there's a food court downstairs, so it would make sense. Yeah. We'll walk through there after the food. Anyway, I'll see you after I've had my pizza. So folks, turns out the information provided me by Google Maps was wrong, and Pizza Express has been closed here for some time now. So now you need to go and find another branch. I just hope that it's open. But now we'll walk through one Canada Square, which is not a big thing as you know, and go outside and yeah, I'm hungry. So here I am in one Canada Square, folks. There's one of this down there. I've got a funny story about this place. Very funny story, a funny happy story. So a couple of years ago, I think it was March last year, I walked in here with my camcorder because, as you know, I like to video buildings like this. I also have an interest, as you know, in the World Trade Center. This building is pretty much the UK's equivalent of the World Trade Center, but unbeknownst to me, I'm going out this way. What happened was, well, I was videoing on the run as you do, and then it's like these security people came over and said, no, you must stop filming now because you could be a terrorist. And I was sitting there like, what? They made me delete the footage as well. And they called me, they said I could be a terrorist. Yes, me, 100%. It baffled me to this day. So, but I always get worried now, videoing in here, that I'm gonna get called a terrorist again. That was rather unpleasant. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Elizabeth line to whoever has the closest Pizza Express. So I just want a Pizza Express pizza, that's all I want. So I'll see you on the train, or on the platform. Alright folks, where we look on, I use Apple Maps because my phone's Apple iPhone. So I look on Apple Maps folks, and apparently they have a Pizza Express outside of Liverpool Street Station. So I'm going to take the Elizabeth line from here to Liverpool Street Station. So I get the lift down instead of doing more walking, because I don't want to hurt my foot anymore. I'll see you on the platform, as I said earlier. But folks, that lift there takes it takes 3 minutes to close. That lift is the worst lift ever. Awful lift. Anyway folks, what we're going to do now is we're going to head on to the platform and get a train to Liverpool Street. Just any train at this point. I just need to get on a train. I'll see you just on the train, I guess. So folks, here on the train, we'll take this train here to Liverpool Street. So I'll see when we get there. Alright folks, so here I are at Liverpool Street Station. What we're going to do is basically just head to Pizza Express. I'm just going to get a pizza. I'll let you know whenever it's. I'll be back whenever it's finished. See you in a wee second. Okay folks, so somehow I have managed to walk from Liverpool Street to Moorgate Station without coming across the Pizza Express. I went the complete wrong way. So instead of walking all the way down there to Barbican, well, there's Pizza Express, which I'm going to go to, and hopefully actually make it to this time. I am going to get the tube. So that's what I'm doing. So We're gonna head in here, get the train, then down to Barbican. Yes, see you on the platform. So folks, here are now on the platform. And yeah, let's get this train back to Barbican. So folks, here comes our Metropolitan line train. And we're going to take this train here to Barbican. I'll see you on board. So folks, here we are now on the train. We're going to take this train here to Barbican.
The next station is Barbican.
As it says there. Let's see if we get there. So folks, here we are now. Once more Barbican train station. Yes, with that folks, I'm going to end this video here. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you found the video interesting. I'll see you next one, whatever that may be. Goodbye.